The famed philosopher Marcus Aurelius once expressed that our inner selves become tinted by our thoughts. Every spark of interest shapes us. Visualize a version of yourself that's even more astute, insightful, and overflowing with new knowledge. It's not an unreachable goal, but a viable reality. In this video, we will delve into 10 influential Stoic techniques to enhance your intellectual capacity. Seize this chance to examine every aspect of your mind and its infinite possibilities. If you're enthusiastic about self-improvement, take a moment to click on the notification bell and subscribe. Let's embark on a journey towards a more enlightened you. Firstly, we will discuss the concept of embracing change as a tutor. Change is a constant element. Seasons transition, technology progresses, and even our beloved snacks might undergo a recipe makeover. While many of us resist change due to fear of the uncertain or the loss of the familiar, the Stoics saw change as an inherent part of existence and a profound source of education. Reflect on it. Every time you've matured, hasn't it been accompanied by change? It could be relocating to a new city, starting a new job, or even reading a book that alters your viewpoint. Change propels us out of our comfort zones and challenges us to adapt. This ability to flourish amidst change, is what enhances our intellect and resilience. Marcus Aurelius, a luminary of Stoic wisdom, once pondered, "Loss is nothing other than change, and change is nature's delight." This perspective is both revitalizing and empowering. Instead of perceiving change as a loss, we can view it as a chance to learn, adapt, and evolve. However, embracing change doesn't suggest that we should foolhardily pursue every new trend or perpetually disrupt our lives. Rather, it's about cultivating a flexible mindset. It's about comprehending that change, no matter the magnitude, presents an opportunity to learn something new. Next, we'll consider embracing discomfort for personal development. When we think of comfort, we often picture a plush bed, our favorite TV show, or maybe a hot cup of cocoa on a cold day. However, consider this: the route to true intellect and wisdom often resides outside this zone of comfort. Stoicism, an age-old philosophy that has endured through time, teaches us that embracing discomfort can be a potent catalyst for personal development. Imagine you're presented with a difficult task, like learning a new language or mastering a musical instrument. It's enticing to quit when things become strenuous or to evade these challenges altogether. However, the Stoics believed that it's precisely these moments of discomfort that provide the richest chances for growth. By persevering through the discomfort and the struggle, we not only acquire new abilities, but also forge a resilience and mental toughness that can benefit us in all aspects of life. Marcus Aurelius once stated, "The obstacle is the way." This signifies that the very challenges and hurdles we face are not impediments to our growth, but rather the route itself. By shifting our mindset and recognizing discomfort as a growth opportunity rather than an obstacle, we can wield its power to propel us forward. Recall this wisdom the next time you face a challenging task or uncomfortable situation. Embrace the discomfort and realize that with each challenge you surmount, you're not only becoming more intelligent, but also cultivating resilience. Understanding. Thirdly, we'll delve into the art of purposeful disconnection. We often discuss the significance of engagement, being fully involved in our work, studies, and relationships. But have we ever considered its opposite? The Stoics uncovered the immense worth of deliberate disconnection, a conscious retreat from our usual routines and habits to refresh our perspectives and rejuvenate our minds. Picture an artist who's been laboring on a piece of art for hours. Often, the most effective method to perceive the artwork's true essence is to step away, take a break, and revisit it with revitalized vision. In the same vein, our minds profit from occasional disconnection, allowing us to tackle challenges with renewed energy and clarity. In his reflective writings, Marcus Aurelius remarked that men often seek solitude in the countryside, seashores, and mountains. But true solitude isn't about physical distance. It's about creating a space within ourselves, away from the incessant tug of external demand. In our hyper-connected era, the notion of disconnection might seem counterproductive, yet it's more vital than ever. This doesn't imply abandoning our responsibilities or neglecting our duties. Instead, it's about designating intentional moments, whether a few minutes or a few days, to disconnect, reflect, and merely exist. This could be as elementary as taking a walk without your phone, practicing deep breathing techniques, or dedicating a day to unplugged activities. By practicing deliberate disconnection, we afford our minds the space they need to process, learn, and evolve. It's a counterweight to the consistent engagement of modern life. And within this equilibrium, we discover a route to enhanced intellect and deeper comprehension. Fourthly, we will discuss the concept of lifelong learning. The conclusion of formal education, whether at school or college, doesn't denote the termination of learning. On the contrary, it's only the commencement. The Stoics believed that every day brings new chances to learn, evolve, and refine our comprehension of the world. Lifelong learning isn't about accumulating degrees or certificates. It's about fostering an authentic curiosity and thirst for knowledge that endures a lifetime. Consider a child's fascination when they stumble upon something new. Their eyes widen, questions tumble out, and their imagination takes flight. As adults, it's easy to let this sense of wonder diminish amidst our daily responsibilities and routines. But what if we could rekindle that spark? What if we approached each day with the same eagerness to learn and explore? Epictetus, with his profound simplicity, stated, "Only the educated are free." At its essence, this isn't merely about formal education. It's about the liberty that comes from understanding, from expanding our horizons, and from constantly seeking knowledge. In our current digital era, learning resources are readily available, from online courses and podcasts to documentaries and interactive apps. The avenues to broaden our knowledge are boundless. But lifelong learning isn't solely about absorbing content. It's about contemplation, application, and sharing. It's about integrating what we learn into the fabric of our lives, leading us to be more profound in thought and deeper in understanding. You'll find that every day is an educational setting, every interaction a lesson, and every obstacle an opportunity to learn. Immerse yourself in the journey of lifelong learning and observe your intelligence, wisdom, and understanding soar to new peaks. The fifth point discusses the cultivation of gratitude as a pathway to wisdom. Gratitude may initially seem like an emotion, a transient sentiment we feel when someone extends kindness to us. However, the Stoics perceived gratitude differently. To them, gratitude was not merely an emotion. It was a practice, a perspective through which we can perceive the world and consequently deepen our understanding and intellect. Gratitude prompts us to appreciate the value in every moment, every interaction, and every challenge. When we're grateful, we're more receptive to life's lessons. Instead of bemoaning what we lack, we appreciate what we have, and in that appreciation, we find clarity, perspective, and a deeper reverence for life's intricacies. Marcus Aurelius, in his Moments of Reflection, wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This isn't just an encouragement to be grateful for another day. It's an invitation to approach each day with awe, curiosity, and gratitude. By doing so, we open ourselves to the countless lessons and insights each moment presents. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get swept up in the race to focus on what's next and to neglect the present. But by cultivating a practice of gratitude, we anchor ourselves in the present. We become more observant, more introspective, and more receptive to the wisdom that surrounds us. Whether it's the joy in a child's laughter, the lesson in a failed project, or the beauty in a sunset, gratitude enhances our ability to see, learn, and grow. So, as you navigate life's journey, remember to pause and express thanks, not just on special occasions or in moments of triumph, but every day in both significant and trivial circumstances. For in gratitude, we not only find joy, but also a route to enhanced intelligence, understanding, and wisdom. The sixth point is the power of mindful observation. Have you ever paused to watch a leaf fluttering in the wind or observed the intricate patterns of frost on a window pane? These moments, while they may seem simple or even mundane, contain a secret that the Stoics comprehended deeply: the power of mindful observation. Mindful observation is about truly seeing the world around us, not just glancing at it. It's about immersing ourselves in the current moment, noticing the details and marveling at life's beauty and complexity. When we observe mindfully, we're not merely passive observers, we're active participants in the world, soaking up knowledge and insights from our surroundings. Seneca, a guiding light of Stoicism, once remarked, "Time discovers truth." This insight can be applied to our practice of mindful observation. By taking the time to truly observe, we unearth truths about the world, about others, and about ourselves. We start to see patterns, make connections, and develop a deeper understanding of life's intricacies. In today's world, with screens and diversions competing for our attention at every moment, taking a moment to simply observe might seem unusual. But it's in these serene moments of observation that our minds can broaden and our intelligence can blossom. Whether it's watching the rhythmic ebb and flow of waves on a beach, observing the bustling life of a city square, or even just noticing the way light filters through the leaves of a tree, there's a world of knowledge waiting to be uncovered. Take a few moments each day to observe mindfully, set aside distractions, quiet your mind, and genuinely see the world around you. In doing so, you'll discover intelligence is not only cultivated by appreciating the beauty in everyday life, but also by actively nurturing our intellectual capacities in surprising and remarkable ways. The seventh principle is the art of active listening. We've all been in situations where we're physically present but mentally distant, perhaps pondering our to-do list, a TV show, or dinner plans. However, the Stoics had a profound understanding that real intelligence is not just about speaking. It's about listening, truly comprehending what is being said. Active listening is more than just staying quiet when another person speaks. It involves being present, dedicating your full attention to them, and striving to fully understand their perspective. It's about asking questions, displaying empathy, and resisting the urge to jump to conclusions or formulate an instant response. When we actively listen, we're not just being courteous, we're absorbing knowledge, understanding diverse viewpoints, and expanding our horizons. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once noted, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This isn't just a clever comment, it's a profound insight into human nature. By genuinely listening, we expose ourselves to a vast world of knowledge and experiences that can enrich our minds and spirits. In today's society, quick responses and smart retorts are often valued, but there's an enormous power in pausing, listening, and reflecting. By practicing active listening, we not only enhance our relationships but also our intelligence. We become more informed, more empathetic, and more in tune with the world around us. So, the next time you're in a conversation, challenge yourself to genuinely listen. You might be amazed at what you learn. The 8th point is about seeking silence amidst noise. Our environment is frequently filled with a cacophony of sounds, notifications, and distractions, from the buzz of our phones to the constant hum of chatter. It's rare to find a moment of true silence. However, the Stoics believed that such moments, when we disconnect from the external noise and connect with our inner selves, are crucial for deep reflection and growth. Silence is not just the absence of noise, it's a space where our thoughts can breathe, a sanctuary where we can address our feelings, consider our actions, and plan our next moves. By regularly seeking out these pockets of silence, we provide our minds with the space they need to expand, think critically, and cultivate intelligence. Seneca, a famed Stoic philosopher, once noted, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This insight reminds us that many of our anxieties and fears are self-created, exacerbated by the constant noise around us. By stepping back and immersing ourselves in silence, we can distinguish between real concerns and imagined worries, enabling us to confront the former and let go of the latter. For many, the concept of seeking silence might seem intimidating. After all, our contemporary lives revolve around connectivity and constant engagement. However, it's not about escaping the world, it's about achieving balance. Even a few minutes of silence each day, perhaps during a morning stroll or before bedtime, can make a significant difference over time. This practice not only honors our intelligence but also brings clarity, peace, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. So, amid the hustle and bustle of daily life, remember to pause, breathe, and embrace the transformative power of silence. The ninth point is the value of diverse interactions. One of life's most enriching experiences is interacting with a diverse range of people from various backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life. Each person carries a universe of experiences and knowledge. The Stoics, in their wisdom, acknowledge that our intelligence is not just honed through books or solitary contemplation, but also through the myriad of people we interact with. Think about it. Every conversation is an opportunity to learn something new. Whether it's a chat with a barista about their hometown, an in-depth conversation with a colleague from a different department, or a heartfelt discussion with a grandparent about their youth, each interaction grants us a fresh perspective and adds a piece to the puzzle of life. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once advised, associate with people who are likely to improve you. While this guidance is invaluable, it's also important to note that improvement doesn't only come from experts or mentors. Sometimes, the deepest insights come from the most unexpected sources. By being open to diverse interactions, we expose ourselves to a wider array of ideas, stories, and experiences. This doesn't mean initiating a conversation with every person you meet, but it's about being open, being curious. It's about acknowledging that every individual, regardless of their status or background, has something valuable to offer. In a world where comfort zones and echo chambers are commonplace, venturing out and seeking diverse interactions can be a potent tool for growth. So, as you go about your day, seek opportunities to engage with different people, listen to their stories, ask questions, and share your own experiences. Through these interactions, you'll not only enhance your understanding of the world, but also find your intelligence flourishing in ways you never expected. The 10th point is about fostering curiosity over judgment. In an era of instant decision-making, we often make snap judgments with a simple swipe of a finger, deciding what we like, what we dislike, who we follow, and who we ignore. But what if, instead of hurrying to judge, we took a moment to be curious? Stoicism teaches us that nurturing curiosity can significantly enhance our intelligence and understanding of the world around us. Curiosity is like a muscle. The more you work it out, the stronger it becomes. When we approach situations, people, or ideas with an open mind, we grant ourselves the opportunity to learn and evolve. Instead of dismissing something because it's unfamiliar or different, we question, we seek to understand. This not only expands our horizons but also deepens our empathy and compassion. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, wisely noted, "It is impossible for a person to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows." This quote serves as a potent reminder that when we believe we know everything, we close ourselves off to the vast knowledge the world has to offer. By embracing a mindset of curiosity, we acknowledge that there's always more to learn, and in doing so, we become lifelong learners. In today's distractingly noisy world, it's easy to get swept up in the hustle and bustle and forget to pause, observe, and truly listen. However, by opting for curiosity over judgment, we can escape this cycle. We can connect more deeply with the world around us, learn from diverse perspectives, and in the process, enhance our intelligence in unimaginable ways. So, the next time you're confronted with something unfamiliar or challenging, take a deep breath, open your mind, and let your curiosity guide you. Which of these Stoic methodologies resonated most with you? Please let us know. The wisdom of the Stoics reminds us that understanding is an ongoing journey. Today's insights are merely stepping stones on our collective path of growth. If you value this pursuit of knowledge, please show your support. Let's continue learning and growing together.